Mommy Mona, and I am changing an adult baby. It's okay to poop in your diaper. It's okay to be a baby.
And why do people do this kind of thing?
To like soothing, cathartic, like therapeutic experience where they can just release negative emotions and experience like love and bliss and happiness.
I like to play with blocks. I like to color. I like to ride my rocking horse. I like to sometimes stack my passy and play with my stuffies. Those are gratifying things that just takes all the life pressure away from me.
Yeah, there's something about corporate industrial society that makes people believe after puberty they have to let go of all the things they enjoyed as little tykes.
Absolutely. Being ABDL teaches you that you don't have to uphold yourself to those stereotypes. You can just be whoever you want to be. This is more than just a lifestyle. This is therapeutic for a lot of people.
How did you first discover this community?
Reddit.
What? Allow me to play devil's advocate for a second.
He wants smoke, I'll bring the matches.
When it comes to pop culture and fun, we're the whole deal.
Hold on a second. Processing, downloading, bringing it all in.
I knew, first off, hello, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another. What's up, Dirty Dishes Inside Babies? Let's go. Thank you, everybody who's been supporting with Super Chats. Thank you so much for the members. We're almost at 100 full-time members. Super Chats about that. Okay. Back to it. I had to Google ABDL. Adult baby diaper lover is a consenting lifestyle and subculture where adults engage in age regression or role play. Participants use baby-themed accessories, onesies, pacifiers, diapers for psychological comfort, platonic nurturing, or sexual pleasure. HK, man, what are we doing? What?
Yo, I tell people all the time that the weirdest thing that you can think of, there's someone doing it. Like if you close your eyes and imagine, someone perhaps painting a face on their penis and putting doll clothes on it. There's a group of people doing that. If you think that there's people who who go on dates with their furniture, there's someone out there doing that right now. The madness does not stop. Claudia was right the other day about this generation. They all need to go outside and play in some dirt, mud, scrape a knee, fall off a bike, something. Yes, fair. Are you having mic difficulties?
I don't know what's going on.
You're back
here.
in the game. I can hear you now. There you go. You're back in.
Yeah, I might have some other issue. If I got some other issues, I'll just sub myself out and get those fixed and come right back in. Yeah, here's my thing is I don't like yucking people's.
Oh man, see, listen,
Keep
man.
like love is love kind of guy,
right?
I will, but at the exact same time, oh yo, T Fusion Sounds, what's up? Chat.
Man, the internet is not wanting to let you be great today. It seems like
am I frozen?
You're back now, but it seems like the internet was like like doing something, like it was trying to rapture you, but you came back.
Oh man. Okay. Am I with us now? Am I still with us?
You're in the game. I'll let you know as soon as you're not in the game anymore.
Okay. I'm looking at a website right now, us.rearz.com. And this is a whole website.
You're not with us. We lost you. It went away. Yeah, it's crazy. Shout out to everybody that's rocking out in the Discord and who have been using the Discord. Now I have to adjust my shot. Oh, it's crazy now. So shout out to everybody that's been rocking out in the Discord. Like, yo, y'all be having the conversations going all afternoon and all night long. Love that so much because you guys are so great. Let me actually zoom my camera in so you don't. Whoa, that's just too close. No one should be that personal. There we go, and we're back. All right. It says your mic is muted this time though. It's a mutiny.
All right. Okay.
There we go. Now we're back. We're cooking.
Guys, I'm sorry. I want to apologize. Not Tanner lost to the Matrix. No. This whole website. Okay. Dude, HK, I'm struggling. I'm really struggling right now because this website is photos of adults in diapers. And they're like, diaper advertisements for adults.
Yeah. I don't think that no one should ever give Michael Jackson a hard time for claiming he didn't have a childhood, because there are adults taking it back to infancy at this point in the game. Dark Child 99 said deplorable.
Yeah. It's like so different for Michael to be like, I didn't have a childhood, and us to clearly know this young man was like forced into work. Entertainment industry stuff is work, like especially for a singing dancing group like that. But then for folks who are just like, yo, I want to wear diapers and pacifiers as a, like, that can't be a good life.
It really can't be. And I remember there was like a pocket in time where like people was trying to normalize like adults sucking on pacifiers, like in the late 90s. I blame the movie Boys in the Hood. There was a guy in there doing that. And no, just no and nah, and also hell no on top of that. But real quick, back on Michael Jackson, have you ever seen an adult climb a tree faster? Like the way he scaled that tree in that interview. I can't remember if it was the Martin Bashir one or the one with Oprah, but man, like that man had childlike reflexes.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what that's from. I've seen that interview, but it's been so long.
Like it was almost like if I was talking to you and then disappeared for 2 seconds, and then when you look up, I was in a tree. It was very David Blaine like.
He's up in that tree. Wow. Okay. I was trying to pull up this photo because I found an advertisement. I went to the website. I found an advertisement. Let me see if I can get this up real quick, and then we can get on with the show, because this is just crazy to me.
Word. In the meantime, in between time, Michael Jackson wanted to fight Tupac is the funniest story I've heard this year. Oh, that was a funny story. And
I did hear that.
Even funnier is there's a website called Tuna Edits. It's not a website, it's a page on social media. Like they animate stories, and the animated version of the story is like super dope. Super dope.
Check this.
Oh, hell no. Nah, man.
This is like, what do we do? This is 6 days ago. This isn't sometime in the past. And then, okay. All right.
Yo, man. And I know you're like really big on not yucking people's yum, but some yums need to be yucked, and some people need to be jailed instantly. Like you're like go to jail. They'll give you a pacifier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prison. That is. If that happens to you in jail, it's terrible. But in prison, you'll get that pacifier you're looking for.
Yeah.
An acidifier too.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. What's up, dirty dishes? Okay. Well, you know what we are? We can be the side babies and the dirty dishes. What we're not going to be is the dirty diapers. I'll tell you that. We're not adult baby dirty. That is not the side dish crew.
Not at all. Well, shoot, man. As we slide into the proceedings, can we take it to the streets for a second?
Let's
feed me. Feed me. Feed me.
I know you have the market cornered on raccoon content on your time.
That's right.
Because of some things I've clicked hard on, I've been getting a lot of kangaroo content, and violent kangaroo content at that, to where I created a subgenre in my head called gangaroo.
Gangaroo.
I've compiled some clips from some of the wild things I've seen on Instagram as it relates to the Kangaroo Nation or the Gangaroo Nation. Check it out.
Woke up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. I gotta get drunk before the day begins, before my mother starts about my friends. About to go and damn near went blind. Young at the pad throwing up gang signs. Ran in the house and grabbed my clip with the Mac 10 on the side of my hip. Bailed outside and pointed my weapon. Just as I thought, the fools kept stepping. Jumped in the foe, hit the juice on my ride. I got front and back and side to side. Then I let the Alpine play. Bumping new buying WA. It was just the whole. You looking at?
Oh, we got a problem here? We got a problem here? We got a problem.
Like, let's just say you wake up, you wipe the cold out of your eye. You think Amazon just dropped you a package off, or maybe a Uber Eats order you forgot about, and it is great white kangaroo outside. You know what I'm saying? All yoked up.
I didn't know they can't. I didn't know kangaroos came in my cousin flavors. I thought kangaroos. I just think about them with like tan coats. I don't think about them like an albino kangaroo.
Or vitiligo.
Vitiligo, Rue? Wow.
Dunkaroo.
Dang.
That window, that door wouldn't be there no more because I'm blocking it.
Yeah.
Yo, and the way the Brew Gang was outside, just posted up like a little, gang. You know what I mean? Like
just hanging out, like ready to get the hands up. So weird.
Wildlife for real, man.
Man.
What's going on in the world, bro?
Yo, I saw this and man, HK, I can't wait. I can't wait to get your thoughts on this one. I can't wait to get the chat's thoughts on this one. Y'all remember Dear Abby, like the advice columns from back in the day? Mm-hmm. They're still around. Abby is still around. She's still doing the thing.
I thought she died.
Well, I don't think so. Or maybe it could be like a Dread Pirate Roberts situation, like a Princess Bride, where we got a new Dear Abby.
I could totally see that be like it's like a title, not a person per se.
Hold up, let me see if
because I think Dear Abby had a sister, so maybe the sister died and maybe Dear Abby kept on rocking. But in my head, I also feel like blah blah blah. Who was Dear Abby in the comments?
Okay, today I learned we're gonna straighten this out today. The original OG creator and writer of Dear Abby was a woman named Pauline Phillips, and she passed away in 2013. Okay. At 94.
Wow. That's a lot of decades worth of advice you know, to have.
But evidently her daughter who took over and has been doing it ever since. So I don't know if this Dear Abby is her daughter or not. This has been a while. Anyhow.
Gotcha.
So this woman writes, Dear Abby, she says, Dear Abby, I recently started dating a guy that I've known for 30 years. He has moved in and asked me to marry him. Our relationship is perfect except for anything having to do with social media. He has an account on TikTok using a sexually suggestive name. He's following 500 women and has just as many following him. I'm worried this is going to lead to other things, and the fact that he hides this from me makes it worse. Of all the women he follows, I am not on that list, and that hurts too. I'm sure other readers deal with this issue, and I'm not sure how to handle. Is this cheating, or is it because it's social media? I shouldn't worry. To my knowledge, he doesn't chat with them. Maybe he has that hidden. I don't know. I'm worried that this could turn into trust issues, or should I shrug it off? And this comes from Uncertain in South Carolina. All right. So Abby responds, how does your partner earn his living? Following 500 women seems time consuming. A little shade there from Abby. If he's hiding it from you, how do you know? Your doubt, which is reasonable, already is a trust issue. I'm sure you know that this hobby, because you looked at his computer or phone. If you felt the need to look at his stuff, don't shrug that off. Have a heart-to-heart talk with him. Ask what he's seeking from these online relationships. Is he a voyeur, or is he looking for adventure? Once you know the answer to those questions, you'll know how to proceed. And here's my thing is like, how many hoes is too many hoes to follow?
It depends on if you're an addict, you know, because like kind of like when you're on a plane or a helicopter and you got to throw out some of the baggage, the things that are weighing your plane down. I will change a plane to being my Instagram. When Instagram had a limit of how many people you could follow, the first ones to go were those flat tummy T models and Insta thoughts that were not following me back. That's the cargo that had to get up out of here. You're adding no value to my life. You just give me something to be inspired by every now and then. And you had to go. Longs is love for them hoes. And I spell that Heaux, isn't, you know, superseding and penetrating his life in a way to where like you ain't servicing your lady the way you're supposed to. And it's like consuming you. I mean, like, hey, listen, he like what he like. People like muscle cars.
Yeah, but you know what? It's like, you know what your girl or your guy or whoever you're dating is not going to go do? They're not going to go bang a Dodge Challenger, you know? I mean, they might. Listen, we started out with the adult baby love. Like,
yeah, I'm sure somebody stuck it in an exhaust once, you know, like.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Talk to him about it. If dating a man for 30 years. No, they said that she's known him for 30 years.
Okay.
They haven't been dating for 30 years. They've only recently started dating. But Lauren says, cut that ish off. She's dumping him ASAP. And here's my thing is like, when is it an issue? Because like, I think we all, social media, in particular Instagram, and I'm sure TikTok is like this, it's very easy to find images of people that you find very attractive. And it's very easy to stack up a bunch of those. And every now and then while you're scrolling through your feed, if you're a guy, if you're a straight guy, it's like, oh, this woman who looks gorgeous in this bikini or whatever. And I'm sure if you're a straight woman or whatever you are, you're going to see people that you find attractive. And it's like, I don't know that it's a huge issue until it becomes something that you're spending excessive amounts of time in.
Yeah.
Like, at the same time, if I was in a relationship with this woman and I could see her just like leaving comments up and down some IG models, like 6-pack dude, like that would eventually get to me.
Yeah, like that open mouth emoji or with the tongue or like the little drool face emoji. Now you're doing too much. DTM. But I mean, I know some people who have broken up over this sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I am a very consistent human being. What I will not be is challenged by who I am following on social media, because to me, social media is social media. And I've always kind of like, held that stance. I'm like Bodie in The Wire. I'm willing to die on that corner. And like, I know how to separate the difference between church and state. You know what I mean?
This is, I think, Iona, if I'm saying that right, Iona C or Lona, I think Iona C Mark here says, why hide something if it's not an issue? That, I think that is also part of the crux here is like, I'm not sure in that original Dear Abby post that he was hiding it from her. I just think that like perhaps he had this TikTok and his TikTok is full of Insta thoughts and his girls feel in a certain way. I think that men and women kind of approach this thing slightly differently, and people might not like this. I think that we all get a little delusional with our social media, men and women. And what you'll see guys do, dude, I know you've seen this 100 times and everyone in the comments has too, which is there'll be some sexy image of a woman, a very attractive woman in an Instagram post. And there's a billion comments. And it's always half of them are like guys who are like, you're looking great, honey. Looking good. Your diet's paying off. Like, when are we hanging out again? And it's like a thirsty response from a guy.
Yeah.
Who somewhere in his brain thinks that he might actually have a shot with this model. You don't see that a ton under male posts where women are commenting those things. But what I have seen the women do that I think is almost just as bad is when they are out at concerts and they are out at some of these other big social events and they tag the artist in their story post because you don't need to let me know that you have gone to this concert to see so-and-so, but you made sure to tag that person. And you will find that like sometimes artists will see those tags and maybe potentially reach out to these people if they are so genetically gifted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's throwing some change into the mall wishing well. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's probably going to happen from it, but in the event that it does, and maybe you get like that seat upgrade or something that you was looking for could be a thing. Tamika comes, he puts his phone in another room when he needs to be focused and will make me put mines down. Okay, that's a good thing that, when you really want to lock in, because phones are distractions. There's been times where I went out and I literally left my phone at home on purpose just so no one could call me, because like man, I have a hard time disengaging from the world because the world needs a lot. You know what I mean? So like I usually my phone, the sounds be off, all the things. And but keeping it on this for a second, yesterday, one of my favorite ball players, and I'm not talking about athletes, was their birthday. And I follow this person and this person follows me. But I knew the line, right? It's like, if I wish this person a happy birthday, it could make it weird. And then like I might be challenged. And then then it's the moral conundrum of it all. But you just got to kind of know your limits. And not everybody knows their limits. So I get it.
Yeah, it is one of those things. Like, I don't know that it's bad to wish somebody like a happy birthday. Like, there's definitely what's tricky is, I think the trickiest thing for me, I'm just backing up here a second. It's the idea that more today than ever before in history, we have this thing. What do they call it? A parasocial relationship. Parasocial being the like, I see you. Like if you and I didn't know each other, but I was a big Head Crack fan and I'm following you and I know you from Dish. I know you from the radio. I know your albums. I've never met you in real life. We've never hung out in real life. I'm just an Instagram fan. Everybody puts enough of themselves out there where it feels like you actually know that person. Yeah. And that's the parasocial part where it's like, I kind of feel like we're friends, even though I don't know you in real life. And I think a happy birthday is okay in a parasocial context. even if you kind of know somebody. Like there are people, there are people I don't know who will send me DMs of stuff like that. And every now and then it's fine and dandy, but also every now and then it's like, that's just a little much. Does that make sense?
No, it does make sense. But I think in this particular case that I'm talking about, like, I know this person because of the web. So, and I'm saying too much. Anyway, but yeah, so like, I don't know. I think it's different. Like if you say like happy birthday to, I don't know, LeVar Burton.
Yeah.
Versus saying happy birthday to, I don't know, anybody who has an OnlyFans.
Yeah. That's a very different thing. That's a very different proposition. And I also think that's what this Dear Abby letter's about, is this dude's just following a 500 TikTok thoughts. Clearly there's a sexual fantasy going on there of some
especially kind. If son got an alter ego, like you walking around here like Dr. Detroit, you know what I mean? Like you're a completely different person on the gram. Like you're not like Phil Baxter from Sales. You are, Dick
like,
Dastardly or whatever the hell he calls himself. You know what I'm saying? Like
Bruce Poundstone or whatever. Like you got a name. That's my thing. Is that's like I would never begrudge anybody. I would never begrudge a woman for following a number of like attractive, very handsome, modelly, masculine kind of guys. But if she had an account that was like, print ratings for him or whatever it was, then that would be an issue. I'd be like, you gotta, we can't continue this.
Yeah. Unprofessional mammogram artist.com.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like, yeah, all the things. See, Murder Mommy say, yeah, that's true, Tan. Nah, head crack. You talk about somebody different, LMAO. Man, we just come on here and talk about our lives. It's a safe space. If you even if you know them, I don't think it's crossing the line. It's just words in a computer. Okay, not being a chick. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that could be a thing. I just understand how slippery the slope can get.
Yeah.
Because I've slipped on a slope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've tried to slip on the slope.
We need a transparency sound. I don't know what that would sound like.
Yeah.
Where's silence and a chuckle.
Yeah, what's the sound for both HK and Tanner have revealed something deeply personal and hope that the group agreement is together where we don't share these things with the outside world, just us and the comments. Beautiful.
Well, all
this
right.
Is true.
Man.
Hard to tell what someone means without hearing the words. There's a lot of context lost in text. Oh, Lauren says, today I got a new subscriber. The person has 0 content on YouTube. The individual has over 500 followers and no content. I thought this was strange. Lauren, if you think that's strange, that happens a lot.
What, the new subscriber with no content, but
the random follow from an account with no posts, no whatever. It's crazy.
Yeah. What time is it? Okay. Well, listen, there's a couple places we can go, but let's go to this place. So there is a video that Claudia sent to us in the chat the other day, right? And it was about like crash outs. I guess this is going to be like a heavy relationship intensive episode. It was about crash outs. Like this dude crashed out for the wildest reason whatsoever. It was just because his girlfriend went out.
Okay. We had a threesome.
It's not the video I was looking for.
That is a video that we played in a previous episode.
Yeah, outstanding. Maybe I threw that other video away. So short version is I don't have that story. But I'll be trying to clean out the file folder. All right, but let's talk about this, right? So, like, you think about hitting the reset button and moving somewhere new. Well, Consumer Affairs just ranked the best states to move to in 2026, and it's all based on affordability, safety, education, healthcare, economic strength, and overall quality of life. Would you like to just take random guesses of where some of these places may be?
I would guess that we're talking about cities like suburbs along coastal cities is where I would guess. I mean, I don't know.
That's actually a really good guess. The chat, I implore you, like throw some names out there, some places that you think would make sense, places where you could afford to live there. The crime is on the low ski woski. I don't know, O'Shea. O'Shea said Houston.
Ooh.
Do you live in Houston? It's a 3-shower town.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you live in Houston, like through the months of May through August, you're gonna run through mad soap, and you gotta use the deodorant with all the chemicals. You need like double aluminum. Okay, we getting some Seattle, Washington in the mix, Montana, Oregon. These are all places that I like. Idaho. Have you ever met an Idahoan?
I've never met anyone who's from Idaho.
It's almost like a baby pigeon. They don't really exist.
Not real.
Yeah.
Not real.
T Fusion Sound says in the South. The South's getting full. However, they're saying the top 10 cities to check out is New Hampshire, Utah, Idaho, boom, you got it, Lauren. Virginia, Maine, Massachusetts, South Dakota, Nebraska, Vermont, and Wyoming.
Top. Wow. Affordability, safety, education, healthcare, economic strength, overall quality of life.
I heard Massachusetts wasn't affordable. I heard it was like kind of like expensive.
That's up there in the Northeast. I don't know much about those territories up there.
I just know about the accents and the occasional racism.
Yeah.
South Dakota. I don't really hear much about Dakota. I ain't never met nobody from Dakota either. Have y'all?
I've been through South Dakota, and South Dakota is one of those states where it's like there is some beautiful, a lot of beautiful geography, but it's like this is a relatively rural state. There's not a lot going on there.
Yeah.
There's land in Virginia.
VA is like vast, man. Like I used to have a crib out there, not the disease, but like an actual house in Virginia. And there are parts of Virginia that they're still building out. Like I remember that the property I had, we didn't have Wi-Fi internet. Like we had like just the fastest dial-up and satellite-based internet, or that was it. You know what I mean? Like they're still developing that place. TVM said Maine is gorgeous.
I hear good things about the geography of the Northeast. I mean, I've been up there through like northern New York State and stuff like, and it's beautiful. Beautiful territories.
But if you had to relocate to any of these places, New Hampshire, Utah, Idaho, Virginia, Maine, Massachusetts, North Dakota, Nebraska, Vermont, or Wyoming, where would you pick?
Oh, this is a great question. I'll tell you where I'm not going. I'm not going to Nebraska. That's too much like Oklahoma. And I already lived there. Probably not doing South Dakota. I'm probably doing Virginia, Maine, Massachusetts, and then maybe Wyoming.
Got you. I have no vested interest in any of these places. I believe in Virginia. Like my brother lived in Alexandria, they got Nando's in Virginia, so I like that. But like I don't know. Like Virginia I like Virginia because it's close enough to like New York, but far enough away to where like you're not really getting like New York taxed. Like I don't know. I guess Virginia would be there.
That's what I'm thinking about Virginia, Maine, and Massachusetts. You know, the East Coast states are smaller than the West Coast states, right? Because we didn't know how much land we had when we were staking these things out and moving west. And so, like, you could live, I mean, Maine, I know, is way up there in the Northeast, but Virginia and Massachusetts, that's like, what, a 2-hour drive?
Sounds like it, yeah. Virginia, because I've only been in Massachusetts like one time, and like we drove through it. Like we didn't make any stops. I think we got gas and like some mysterious potato chips. But you want to hear the list of the places that are like the worst states to move? And prepare to be offended. Prepare to be offended. Ball your fist down. Prepare to pound on your keyboard.
I already know.
You want to take a wild guess? Want to take a swing for it?
I want you to know that every time that there's a list of worst places to live, I can count on my great state being in one of those.
Okay. So they're saying the worst states to move to right now are New Mexico. And I don't know why that is. It feels racial. Louisiana. I concur. God bless anybody that's from Louisiana, but any state that will let you drive up in your car and get a 180 proof drink with a straw handed to you, they don't care about you. California. I mean, like, it's overpriced. It's crazy. It might become an island. Arkansas. ever since that Banging in Little Rock thing came out on HBO, I was kind of cool on that. But I will say the women in Little Rock are the alphas of dating. Oklahoma, yeah, y'all on the list, bro.
Yeah, we're on the list. We're on the list. It's interesting. A lot of times people generalize California. What I find so much is like people start talking trash about California, and what they mean is Los Angeles and San Francisco, because California is a gigantic state. That's what they mean, is they mean Los Angeles and San Francisco, because those places are extremely expensive and a little dirty right now. Oklahoma doesn't surprise me, bro. We don't have much going on there, and Arkansas is about the same. And these are a couple states where they are determined to drive them into the ground.
That's crazy. I never picked up on that about Oklahoma. Granted, I'm never there for more than 48 hours, but every time I would go, I would have a time. A time would be had, you know. But then once my time was up, I was, back on my plane. And
just let you know where things. Well, yeah, you're an adult kicking it in Oklahoma, Tulsa, or Oklahoma City for a short amount of time. Let me tell you what they're doing in Oklahoma that has got me messed up is they have cut. Oklahoma's been at the bottom of education funding for my entire life. And I mean like 48th, 49th, 50th out of all the states and what they spend per capita on students. They have cut education for funding in the state of Oklahoma so much that so many of the schools don't even run 5 days a week because they can't afford it. So they run school 4 days a week.
That's wild. That's beyond wild. Because like you would just think certain places would want the infrastructure to like largely hinge on safety, making sure you have a well-funded police department and fire, rescue, water supply, education. And I would probably put education on the top. A well-educated society is a well-flourishing society. Yeah.
Way up there. Yeah.
But when y'all put the energy into football, you're like, yo, we got a great team. Like, I feel like Texas puts a little too much energy in football, not enough in making sure people know how to count past 50. And that's not for the whole state.
Right.
Pockets.
Yeah.
Because like, I've seen situations where, your school don't got books, but y'all just got a whole new stadium. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah, I get this is news. I guess it's news for a lot of people. It's been this way in Oklahoma for a couple of years. It's been really depressing. And what this is, not to get off too much into it, is a reflection of fiscally conservative policies where people who make the most money and can afford out of pocket to pay for private schools are voting down scenarios to properly fund these public schools so that they can save a few cents on their taxes because they were going to pay for their kids to go to private school anyhow.
Yeah, there's that, right? So it's not affecting us, man.
Yeah.
T-Sign says, I miss the drive-through daiquiri situation. Like, the first time I was able to pull up to a drive-through, like, I thought I was gonna have to like sit there and like drink it and they was gonna watch me, which would have been weird. No, it's like, all right, thanks. And I was on my way in like some rural back road street in Louisiana. Louisiana is it's what people think Haiti's like.
Yeah, Louisiana is wild. Louisiana is one of those places. Louisiana, Mississippi. Oh, Brazil.
Yeah, like Brazil. They say, there's no rules in Brazil. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do what you want here. Like,
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh my God, that's nuts. There's a public school in Chicago that had over 1,200 students this year. Now it's only 27 students and it's still operating in the school. $96K per student. That's crazy. Yeah, but like it just sucks. Like if you happen to live in a state that makes the list, like, and and us, we live in Georgia and we make lists for other things. Like, the education ain't that great here either. Like, man, listen, you think you could just throw your kid in regular school and they'll come out smart? You gotta you gotta stay on them, you know, all those things, man. But shout out to everybody that lives in places that are on the worst list. Represent. Throw your state flag up if there's an emoji for it. Do they have state flag emojis or is it just countries?
I know I think we got state flag emojis. I haven't looked, although I feel like I would know this already because Oklahoma's got a cool state flag.
What does the Oklahoma flag look like?
So the Oklahoma flag is a light blue and it features a peace pipe and a dove, which is significant of the Native American history of the state of Oklahoma.
I've never seen that flag a day in my life. I'm gonna Google it real quick so I can show everyone because I think others need to know. Like, I don't know. I think if there was a game, whoa, and this has been y'all flag the whole time.
Yeah.
Yo, I would wear this as a hat logo.
Yeah, it's kind of a fun logo, isn't it?
Yeah, like listen, man, they need to put more respect on our Native American forefathers who really helped cultivate this land and put this thing together, man.
Yeah,
like they don't get enough love. Oh, it's in a stupid format. It's in a stupid file format. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, I could do the thing. Hold on, I'm gonna do the thing.
Do the thing, the screen grab, and
so sometimes when we finish the show, me and Tanner figure out ways to do the show better and use tools.
Tamika says, I don't know why Detroit wasn't on that list. Well, Detroit is a city.
Did it work that time? Oh yeah. So yeah, that's
there we go.
Yeah, those are the flags.
Yeah. Michigan would be the state if Michigan were a terrible place to live.
Oh yeah, like sometimes it's crazy how I think states should be renamed after the most popular city in said state. Because like I was talking to somebody and she said it like this, like she was about to do a duel from Missouri. I was talking to somebody from Missouri yesterday, and she told me what the capital of Missouri was, and I was like, "You don't know the capital," and it was the capital of Missouri. Do you know what it is? You know what the capital of Missouri is?
Is it St. Louis?
No, the hell it ain't. It should be though.
Or is it something like Augusta or something?
No, that's Georgia.
I don't know. I don't know the capital of Missouri.
I didn't commit it to memory because I never heard of that place prior to yesterday. To all the educated folks in the chat, please enlighten us. I don't feel like Googling it.
Yeah, and like somebody in the chat.
Let's see who knows something. Let's see who knows something. I do love the California bear symbol. Like I have a sweatshirt that has that. Like,
that's
on
a dope
it
flag
I think it's
for
cool.
sure.
I like how the Texas flag almost looks like the Puerto Rican flag.
Yeah. Yep.
That was kind of cool. Oh, Tamika's giving Oklahoma love. She says that was a sweet flag.
No, thank you, Tamika.
Yo, nobody in the chat knows what the capital of Missouri.
Now I gotta look it up. I feel like I should know this.
Yo, when you read it, you're gonna be like, huh?
Okay, here we go. Capital.
St. Louis seemed like the only answer.
Oh, Joplin. No, wait, yeah.
I was about to say, what? No, it's not Joplin.
Is it not Joplin?
That's not what that girl said yesterday.
Jefferson City.
Yeah, what the hell?
Get out of here.
It needs to be St. Louis.
Yeah. Jefferson City? Boo.
Oh.
Now we got a Jefferson. Now we got a Jefferson City comment. Everybody knows now. Everybody knows.
On a horseback with that is.
Wow. Yeah.
Jeff City. I wonder is like they're a wild delay. That might be a thing too.
It could be that.
Cool. Because I was like, man, they left us out here to dry.
I know. I just knew somebody in our smart chat had to know.
I bet you on the Discord they probably had it.
Jefferson City, where they're moving on up. Well done.
Finally got that piece of the pie. Ready to solve a crime real quick?
Let's do it.
All right. Oh, someone stole the van. I was joking.
No.
Whose cousin is it?
Yes. If you're joining us for the first time, you know the vibes. We're going to give a crime. You have to decide whether the person who did the crime was my cousin, or a cousin that's not represented here, like the cousins who are on the flag of Oklahoma.
Oh, that's right. Yes, Native American cousin. Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're dressed like a mime standing on a walking trail and then decide to strip to your underwear and cover yourself in cooking oil, you made a hat trick worth of bad decisions all before breakfast.
Okay, here we go. Police in Massachusetts, which is an excellent state to move to. Police in Massachusetts say a 29-year-old man is facing 3 counts of criminal harassment after prosecutors say he repeatedly terrified female park employees over the course of more than 50 encounters. They say that he would stare at them, smile in what they described as an unsettling way, and refuse to leave when asked. Ooh.
Then the prosecutors say things escalated. They allege he stripped down to his underwear, covered himself in cooking oil, and started working out right near the women's work area. And I'm sorry, man, I don't know what kind of exercise routine you think that is, but the extra virgin olive lift, it's not going to work out.
No, we don't like that. Investigators also say he allegedly complimented one employee's appearance. Sir, you're a mime. Complimented one employee's appearance, commented on her lips, and kept showing up until the women said they no longer felt safe working there. He has pled not guilty, and a judge has ordered a mental health evaluation.
See, this is why I don't trust moms. They don't say nothing. They just show up looking like they know something. And the minute I see face paint, a top hat, and somebody glistening like a rotisserie chicken, I'm calling the cops. Or my cousins.
Oh yeah, okie dokie. Here we go. Whose cousin is it?
Lauren 1987 says that sounds like other cousin. Because it's hard to tell like who is cornering the mime market.
Yeah,
because we don't know what they look like under the.
Can I ask it? Well, here's the thing. Can I ask an ignorant question?
Come on.
How many black mimes do you know or have you seen?
Well, at the Universal Circus, those are clowns, not mimes. So none, not a nan one.
I've never seen. I don't know that I've ever seen an African American mime. I don't know that I've ever seen that.
We got a lot to say. I don't think we could. I don't think we can shut up that long.
That's like the opposite. That's the opposite of what we need. We don't need none of those.
We would be just a talking like if you try to have a black mime, you would. It's just a clown at this point because the mime going to talk, especially in the movies.
I just Googled black mime, and there's some people. Oh wow. I guess there's some people who have done it.
Thomas Bell said he sees plenty in church. No one knows because mime. Lauren saw a mime in Brazil last year.
Okay,
that would make it other cousin strong.
Because
there's a lot of dark skinned Brazilians too. They pass. Sure. They pass as us. There's mimes all over France. I think that's the home of the mimes. I think that's where they're made.
The OG mimes, Marceau, Marseille, the most famous mime of all time, I believe, is French.
Isn't that close to the name of the person from Blackish?
Marseille?
Yeah, Marseille.
It could be Marceau. I'm not sure. Someone who knew about Jefferson City. Look that up for us real quick.
They'll hit us right as we're wrapping the show.
Betty Voltaire says, Tanner, I am inclined to agree with you.
Fair enough. So it's a mixed bag. So you're gonna what cousin you going with, Tanner?
My cousin. Hiking, pestering women, mimery. 3 for 3.
Okay. And I'm just now understanding what homie said about churches. Cause sometimes women do get caked up with the makeup at churches to where it does give a little mime energy to it. So as we do it this time, we're gonna move that van.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
Hernan Villagran Lux.
I Googled it. They say the name is of Latin descent.
Okay.
Making it other. I was definitely thinking tech support cousin.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. The Johnny Quest's homeboy's cousin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a different guy.
I wasn't thinking L mime. L mime.
But the dude's outfit looked wild. Hold on, let me see if I can
Do we have a photo of it?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go crazy.
Because wow.
Creepy mime on trail. Hold on a second. Let's see images. Oh, there we go. Okay, hell yeah, let's get it popping. Hold on.
There, 24 karat magic in the air, cousin.
That's why y'all are so great, man. Y'all are so great. Hold on, if I may present this to you. Hold on, share screen. Okay, hold on.
Really got mimes in churches?
No, it's just like the women be caked up with the makeup. So so this is him walking around. Somebody took a picture of him walking around. Guy right there. And then also too, hold on. I want to show you this. Okay, creepy mind on trail in court. Hold on.
Oh no!
I took a really deep dive. So the guy in court, right? He fainted. He fainted during the proceedings. They think he had like some sort of mental thing.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, like, why not, right?
Listen. You want to know what I'm not surprised about? I'm not surprised that a man who is covering himself in oil and miming out on a hiking trail has a mental condition. Like nothing about that is surprising to me.
Yeah, especially in this day and age, like dressed like I don't know, the person who was trying to get the secrets from Willy Wonka.
Slugworth?
Yeah, you know, like Slugworth thing, like the hat and the little black thing, like but he was in on it the whole time.
Pivoting my POV, thank you so very much. Marcel Marceau was the famous mime.
Ah, cool. So who was the girl on Blackish?
Marseille
Martin. That's
there
who it was. Yeah. Okay. I knew it was close. So she was named after a French person. There he is. So, yo, man, we'll appreciate y'all pulling up as y'all always do. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Those things are important. And tomorrow is officially Friday. So bring a friend. Bring a friend Friday. It's a side dish. Just wild out, man. Get in the chat. We working on having the Discord set up in a way to where if we do things in real time, if y'all send like an audio note, we can play it during the show. We're working on things.
That's right. That's right. Use the Discord. Shout out to our membership folks. You guys are keeping this train moving. We got a lot of content planned for the next couple months and some special interviews we got coming up. And so, yeah, man, thank you guys so much for rocking with us.
Indeed, indeed. Well, until next time, one love, man. Peace.